Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. Today we are going to model simple lipstick that anyone could make in Blender. Really, anyone with head willing to learn. If this is your first time opening Blender, it is not as confusing as you thought. First, delete all the object except the cube. Select the cube and move to edit mode with pressing Tab. Hold left click and select the top vertex, then drag them with pressing G to the top, not too tall, just around here. Hit Ctrl plus R to add a loop cut and place single loop cut on the middle on each side. While it's selected, scale the loop cut with pressing S, then press Shift plus Z to scale it except for the Z axis. Press Ctrl plus B to bevel the loop cut with 4 segments. Scroll your middle mouse button to increase the segment. Next, we add one more loop cut on the middle, scale it, and bevel it with 6 segments. Press Alt plus Z to turn on X-ray view, then select two of the bottom face. Press P and choose separate by selection. Click the bottom cube and press Shift plus H to hide everything except the selected object. Hold Alt and left click the top edge to select the edge loop, then press Ctrl plus F and choose Grid Fill. On the top view, select all the inner square, scale it a little bit, then extrude it to the top on Z axis. Once again, select the inner square and right-click, Loop Tools, Circle, and scale it slightly. Make sure you have turned on Loop Tool add-on in your Blender. On the header, select Edit, Preference, Add-on, and search for Loop Tool on the search bar. After you done that, extrude the circle face to the top on Z axis. Select the middle vertex and press X, Dissolve Vertices. Select the top face again, then insert a face with pressing I. While it's still selected, turn on the X-ray view and extrude the face down until it matches the outer edge. Now we have done modeling the lipstick body. Congrats! Next, add a new object and search for cylinder. On the bottom left panel, unfold the Add Cylinder options and decrease the vertices to 16. In object mode, move the cylinder to the top near to the lid, and in edit mode, scale the cylinder to match the tip hole. Scale it on the Z axis a little, then add a loop cut on the middle. Adjust the loop cut position above the tip, then select the top face and move it to the top slightly. Press R to rotate the top face and scale it. Move to the top view for better viewing. Select the second top vertex from the middle and press G twice, then drag the vertex to the middle. Drag all the vertex on the rack slowly until it's had a shape like this. While the cylinder is still selected, move to object mode and press Shift plus H to hide everything except the selected object. Select the top and the bottom face and the half of the cylinder on the left. Press X and choose face to delete them. On the right panel here, select the blue range symbol and click Add Modifier. Select Generate and search for Mirror. If the results are not like this, you could change between the X and Y axis. Turn on clipping on the mirror modifier, then unfold the arrow on the top here and click Apply. Select the top edge loop, then fill it with face with pressing F, and fill the bottom face too. Select the middle loop edge and bevel it with 4 segments. For the top and the bottom, bevel them with 3 segments. Back to Modifier panel, then add Subdivision Surface Modifier. Change the render level to 3 and the viewport level to 2. Lastly, right-click the object and choose Set Smooth. Back to the body and add a loop cut on the outer and inner cylinder to each of them and place it near to the end edge. This loop cut will support the mesh when we add subdivision later. When all is in place, on the top menu, click Select and choose Select Sharp Edge. Deselect all the vertical edge loop on the cylinder, outside and inside, and then bevel the edge with 2 segment bevel. Lastly, add subdivision modifier with the same amount level as before. Right-click and set smooth. Once again, scale the lipstick color to fit the hole. Here on the body, I increase the subdivision one more level because the mesh is not smooth enough. In the layer panel, unhide the lid and select it. Then move to edit mode. Select the bottom loop edge and press Ctrl plus F, then choose Grid Fill. The methods are the same as we creating the body, but this part is inverted. Extrude and scale the face, just trace it as the same as the body. Add a support loop cut on the inside cylinder, then select the sharp edge. Deselect the inner vertical edge loop on the cylinder, then bevel the edge with 2 segments. On the bevel option, on the bottom left, change meter outer from sharp to arc. Lastly, show division and set smooth. Unhide every object in the layer panel, then move the lid away on X-axis for now. While it's selected, press Shift plus S to subscribe to this channel. I mean set origin to geometry. For the render setup, I change the render engines to cycles, device to GPU, and turn on the noise. On the world options, I change the color node to environment texture, then click open to open an HDRI that I have downloaded online. Change the view to render and let's begin to give the object some material. On the right panel, click that red earth symbol on the bottom and click new to add new material. Here I increase the metallic to 1 and decrease the roughness a little bit. And back to edit mode, select all the bottom square body. Be careful when selecting it, just take it slowly. And on the material panel, click that plus symbol on top, change the color to black, then click assign. Select the lid and unfold the material arrow, then choose the same black material as the bottom body. Add new material on the lipstick color and change the color to your desire. Unfold the transmission on the bottom, then increase the width and adjust the roughness, so the lipstick will have a small transparent look. In object mode, add a plane and place it on the back of the lipstick. Scale the plane bigger and move to the front view. Add new object and select camera. Then move the camera away from the lipstick on Y-axis. While the camera is selected, select the camera option on the right panel, then increase the focal length to 80mm. Adjust the position of the camera by pressing G and turn on depth of field on the camera option. Set the focus object to the lipstick with the eyedropper. Select the background plane and give it a new material, then I set the color to black here. Select all the lipstick body and rotate it as you need. Then rotate the lid too and place it on the back of the lipstick. Add new object and select area light. Rotate the area light to facing front and scale it bigger for the backlight. On the light option, increase the light power to 500 watt. Adjust the color on the material once again until it's good to look at, then duplicate the area light twice. And place it on the right and the left of the lipstick. Wiggle the light, and lastly for the icing on top, add a point light and place it inside the lipstick color. Thank you for watching until this far. Please consider to subscribe to this channel because it's mean a support for me. I will be appreciate it too if you share this video to your friends and family. Once again, thank you and see you in other creation.